Xander just told me that he already lost it, so watch him while I'm talking. It might be an interesting show. So I've known Anna Rainer Thomas Smith since we were about 2 years old. We grew up in the same church, so we did a lot of activities together. Some of you that have followed our friendship since then, and some of you are hearing about it for the first time now. But growing up, we competed in reciting Bible verses. We competed in seeing who could eat the most at VBS. We would just make our crew leaders run back and forth and grab us food to the point where we would have to decide ahead of time, okay, 3 burgers because we don't want to explode from all this food. At one point, we grew out our hair really long. Going for that Aragorn look, you know, from Lord of the Rings, but it failed and it just looked like a bucket on our heads. As we grew up, we trained the next generation of Jedi. Some of them are sitting at that table back there. And we organized Coley matches from the Bionicle movies. So basically, we just did a lot of really nerdy stuff and still thought we were the coolest guys in the room. But also, as we grew up, we developed a heart for service by doing mission trips down south. And we made sure to see each other each week by doing all the Wednesday night activities, Sunday night youth group, and really grew together both physically but also spiritually and intellectually, and just really experienced each other's lives as we grew up. So we've been friends for a long time, and we've had hours and hours of fun growing up, and we were never afraid to make fools of ourselves, as you might have figured from all our nerdy activities. So speaking of Xander making a fool of himself, Xander has always been a hopeless romantic. He, in high school, thought that he would never find love. He just didn't think he could find someone that would be interested enough in all of him. And then, of course, Rachel came along her freshman year in school and was like, here I am! And he naturally just stuck her right in the friend zone. He's like, this girl's awesome. I should mentor her. Like, I should show her the ropes of college. So he was a hopeless romantic, but maybe just, you know, the hopeless part. He just didn't see it. So if you ask most of their friends from college, we all saw this coming maybe before they did. But we're happy that it finally happened, and we're all here today to witness it. So last week I was talking to Rachel, and she asked me what it would have been like if Xander and I would have grown up, like in the same high school. We grew up in the same church, but we didn't see each other through the week. And I told her that I would probably have done better in school. I did okay. But the reason why is because Xander has always been a presence in my life that motivated me to be better. He always had such a strong sense of moral, such a strong sense of value, and me, just growing up 1 year younger than him, still being his best friend, but I saw the example he set. I saw the way he interacted with his parents, the way he interacted with anyone that we were together with, and I wanted to be better because of him. And I know that he's going to bring all of those attributes, all of the things that made him such a good friend to me, to his marriage with Rachel. He didn't even try to do any of those things when we were growing up, and now he's going to be focused on being the greatest husband he can be, and I know he will. And I know this hopeless romantic over here has found his match. So I'm very happy to be here speaking today and to be able to raise his glass and say to Xander and Rachel, thank you all for coming.